Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke. This is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga practice. So we're going to go ahead and begin our practice starting off in child's pose. So with wide knees, allow your big toes to come together. Then shift your hips back towards the heels, allowing your forehead to rest on your mat. And just gradually drawing your fingertips together, placing the thumbs at the base of the neck and inching the elbows forward. We'll try to keep the belly back. And just gently roll the shoulders back. And begin to breathe in and out through the nose. And slowly beginning to deepen your breath. As you exhale, pausing at the bottom, softening the shoulders, drawing in the belly, and setting an intention for your practice today. I'm going to take an inhale, drawing in that intention. As you exhale, just release your hands, extending them out in front of you. Walk the fingers forward as you extend the breath going out. Then looking forward as you breathe in, press your palms down. Exhale, softening back down. Take a deeper breath as you inhale, gaze forward and start to shift forward. Bring the shoulders above your wrists, pressing through the fingers. Exhale, sinking back. Stay empty. And this time as you glide forward, breathe in, float the feet, press your hips down towards your wrists, and see if you can bring the chest up even more. Pull the belly in and round back as you breathe out. I'm going to keep that left hand grounded, shift forward and draw the right arm up. Pausing here, try to push out of the left hand as you extend the right arm up. Begin to roll the shoulder, circling the arm in one direction. And then circling the arm in the opposite direction. And then gradually pressing out of that left hand, we're going to reach up and pause. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, thread your right arm through to the left side. So sliding under your left arm and coming down to your right shoulder. And we'll take the left arm and wrap it around the back if that feels okay. Peeling the left shoulder up towards the ceiling and shifting our weight to the right. And just slowly bring your left hand back down. And inhale the right arm back up. We're going to hold here, make a fist, and roll the wrist. Rolling the wrist the other way. And slowly come undone. Sink back into your child's pose. Drawing the forearms down and resting the head on your mat. Take a nice deep breath in and glide your shoulders back some more. As you breathe out, letting the body soften, and engage in the belly. And looking forward, pressing the right hand down, shift forward as you breathe in, open the left arm to the ceiling. As you exhale, just start to circle the arm. As we continue to breathe in and out through the nose, we're going to circle the arm, and then circle the arm the other way. And eventually drawing that left arm up as you breathe in, push out of the right. Thread your left shoulder through as you breathe out, coming down to your left side. And taking that right arm and wrapping it around the back. Try to peel the right shoulder up. We're going to release the left hand back down. Inhale, the right arm comes down, left arm reaches up. We're going to pause and make a fist and roll the wrist. And roll the other way. And then draw both hands slightly forward of your shoulders. Keep the toes together. Pushing back towards that left heel. And then shifting forward forward towards the left wrist, letting the shoulders press back as the chest glides forward. And then slowly sinking back towards your left heel. Circling forward towards the right. We're going to pause here. And just start to bring the knees closer together and walk the hands back so that we can sit all the way back on our heels. And bring the right arm out to the side. And inhale the left arm up. Spreading the fingers and locking the shoulders down. On the exhale, reach over to that right side. And we're going to ground through the right hand and press the chest and ribs upward towards the ceiling. Lengthening through the left side body. As you inhale, release to the center. Exhale, that left arm comes down. And the right arm opens up as you breathe in. Lock both shoulders down. Exhale, reaching to the left. Pressing through the left hand to open the ribs up towards the ceiling. Lengthen through the right side of your body. And pressing away as you inhale. Exhale, release both hands down. You're going to come up off the heels and tuck the toes. Interlace the fingers behind the back. And just gradually draw your shoulder blades together. Let the heart lift. Try to push your fists away from the tail. And then hinging forward. Bow the head. Maybe your forehead comes down. And the arms reach up and over. And try to kiss the palms together. And then release the hands down. So plant the hands just forward of your knees and press away from the mat. And we'll keep the toes tucked and move the hands even further forward from the knees. And just shift forward, pressing the weight into the palms, into the finger pads, and then sinking back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. And next time you shift forward, flip the palms so they're face up. The backs of the hands are pressing into the mat. We're going to push through the shoulders and down into our knuckles. As you rock back, make fists, pressing through the shoulders, down into the knuckles. And then come undone. We'll plant the hands forward to the shoulders. Keep the hips and knees in line. As you glide forward, dial the elbows in, lower the belly, and lift the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. And then bow the head, widen the shoulders, round through the upper back, and tuck the tail, pressing back slightly. And again, gliding forward, let the elbows dial in, the shoulders press back, the heart lifts as the belly sinks. And we're going to bow and round and tuck as we push back. Sink back a little bit more, keeping the arms long. And then glide forward as you inhale, drop in the belly and tuck in the toes. On the exhale, we'll round back. Lengthen the hands and cupcake the fingers. Draw the shoulders back. Pressing your palms down, shift your shoulders above your wrists as you breathe in. Tuck the toes. Exhale, pressing back into down dog. Draw the feet $1 distance apart and begin to pedal slowly. Letting your hips shift from side to side here. And then pausing, putting a tiny bend to the knees and lengthening the arms to push your chest back. And straightening the legs, we're going to slowly begin to walk forward. Bringing the feet all the way up to your hands. Letting the knees soften as we reach the top of the mat and just allowing your head to hang. Bring the weight into the heels, draw the belly in and start to lower the hips, soften the knees, extending your exhale, engaging the belly. Take a slow inhale to bring yourselves up one vertebra at a time. Allow your shoulders to move towards your ears and then back as you gaze forward. Exhale, soften the shoulders down, bring the shoulder blades in towards the ribs, pausing. Pulling in the belly, tucking the tail. Inhale, extend your arms overhead. Draw the palms together. Exhale, release the hands back to heart center. Twice more. Inhale, reaching up, bringing the palms together. Exhale to heart center. This time we'll keep the arms extended. Take a deep breath in, holding at the top. Spread your fingers, plug the shoulders down. Pull the belly in. On your exhale, you're going to shift the weight to the heels and lower the hips down slowly. bending the knees, and then drawing the belly in, shining the chest forward, and tucking the tail under. And just slowly inhale your hands to heart center, pause here. On the exhale, twisting to the right. We'll press the palms together and try to bring the thumbs towards the center of your chest. Reach all the way back up again. Extend the arms nice and long. Pull the shoulders down. On the exhale, sink back into that low chair. Bring the hands to heart center. Peel the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Engage your belly. On your exhale, twist to the left. Press the thumbs toward heart center. And then release the arms overhead as you breathe in, pressing your hips forward. Exhale the hands to the heart as you breathe out. Again, reaching up as we inhale and lowering as we exhale. Pull the belly in, press the shoulder blades together. Take a slight back bend as you breathe in. Allow the palms to flip up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, soften the knees, brush your hands down in that imaginary wall as we slowly lower. Softening the shoulders and softening the knees, and bowing the head. We'll nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Make fists and roll the wrists slowly in one direction. Roll the wrists slowly in the opposite direction. Then wrap the hands around the backs of the knees, lower the hips and gaze forward. Take a deep breath in, rounding as you breathe out. And again, inhale, drop the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale as you lower the hips, release your hands. We're going to stay low on the exhale, but gaze down, push your hips back, reach your hands forward. Pull your shoulders back. Bring the weight into the heels. And then slowly come undone, folding forward. Coming up slowly as you breathe in, extend your arms overhead and hook the thumbs together at the top. Going to push the shoulders back and down and press the hips forward. As you come back to neutral, keep engaging the belly, keep softening the shoulders. Then really anchor your left heel and reach your arms over to the right side. Come back to center. Draw the shoulders down, anchor the right heel, press the arms over to the left side. Come back to the center, flip the palms towards the ceiling, pull the belly button in, pressing your hips forward, and bringing your shoulders down. When you next inhale, extend the arms up as we come back to neutral, hold the breath, suck in the belly button. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back up through the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back up through the center, soften the knees. Exhale, folding forward, coming all the way down, bowing the head and tucking the chin. Take a half lift as you breathe in. Soften the knees and drag your fingers forward as you breathe out. Inhale to a flat back again, shine your chest forward. Exhale, reaching out even further, pausing. Bringing the weight to the heels, plugging the shoulders from the ears, folding back in. And we're going to jet plane the hands this time as we breathe in, flattening the back, shining the chest forward and gazing down. Hold the breath. Bring the weight to the heels, soften the knees, and exhale your hands forward. Gaze down, draw your shoulders back. Start to lower the hips as you inhale, reach the arms overhead. Plug the shoulders down, sink a little bit deeper into the heels. Exhale, come off of the heels, holding here. Softening the shoulders, goalposting the hands, spreading the fingers. And then jet planing the hands, shining the chest forward, lengthening the arms, maybe lowering the hips as you let the heels come up a little bit more. Bring the hands to heart center. Drop the heels and just fold all the way down. Keep the knees soft as you wrap your hands around your opposite elbows. And just very gently swing your upper body. swaying side to side like a rag doll. Come back to stillness and just lower all the way down into a seated position. Bring the soles of the feet together. Sit up nice and tall. We'll allow the heart to lift, the shoulders to lower. Keep the belly engaged. Try to keep the shoulders over the hips. The head's nicely lined as we gaze forward. And gradually start to deepen your breath. Breathing in deeply. And breathing out slowly. Take a more active inhale. And a slow passive exhale. And just draw the right hand behind the back. Move the left hand to your thigh. Pressing through the right hand to lift. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to twist, pushing down on that left knee. Holding. And coming back through the center. And switch sides. Draw the left hand behind you. Press the right hand into the right knee. We're going to lengthen the spine as we breathe in. And then deepen the twist as we breathe out. Pushing that right knee away. Just come back to neutral. Extending both legs straight out in front of you. Ground through the backs of the knees. Flex the feet. Lengthen the spine. Slowly taking your arms overhead and spreading our fingers. We're going to lower the shoulders. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. On the exhale, release the left hand down, but take the right hand towards the left pinky. Pausing here. Soften your shoulders. Suck in the belly, maybe deepen that fold. And keep pressing that left hand down. We're going to inhale the right arm up again. Let the heart lift, pull the shoulders down. As you exhale, right arm reaches to the right foot, maybe for the big toe. We're going to pause. And we soften that elbow, tuck the chin, deepen that fold. Let's extend the right arm overhead, peel the shoulders down, and release the right arm back down. Inhale the left arm to the ceiling, spreading the fingers, softening the shoulders. On the exhale, we're going to reach to the right foot. Options to deepen that fold. Bow the head a little bit more. Inhale, reaching back up. Expand the chest. On the exhale, folding forward, reaching for the left foot or the left big toe. Bowing the head, drawing in the belly and rounding through the back. So anchor the right hand, release your left arm up as you breathe in, then bring the left hand down as we breathe out. We're going to make fists and bring the hands behind the back. As you press down into the knuckles, draw the chest up, press down, try to keep a long spine. And then soften, try to maintain that length as your shoulders come down. Flex the feet. Inhale, both arms overhead. Hinge forward. Folding as we exhale. Both hands reaching forward. Expand the chest. And folding, bringing the head towards the feet. And just slowly coming up. Let's take this right foot. Cross it over the left thigh. If you can, place it into that left hip crease. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can always just draw it to the inside of your left thigh. I'm going to let the right arm reach, soften the shoulders, and then cross over towards the left foot. Start to deepen the fold, turning it into a twist. Maybe the left hand comes behind the back. And just slowly come up. Let's bring the right peace fingers around that right big toe. Options here to bend your left foot in. Maybe extend that right leg out. Flex the foot. Lift the heart using your hand for balance. Maybe guide the right leg to the side. Open the chest. Keep drawing that inner right thigh open. Holding for 3, 2, and on 1. Just allow your right foot to cross over the left. So I'm going to try to stack the legs parallel. And you might find if you're tight in the hips, you've got a lot of space between the foot and the knee like I have. If you have a block or any other prop, you can kind of place it in between to fill that space, to fill that gap. And then begin to draw the arms back and open the chest. And if this is uncomfortable, just cross one leg in front of the other. So that's an option 2. I'm going to let the heart lift, hinge forward and bow. And you can always keep the hands closer to the body. It's your choice whether you want to extend the hands forward and move to your forearms. Either stacking the legs or putting one in front of the other. Allowing that deep inhale to expand your chest, push your shoulders back, and creating space. Allowing that exhale to deepen that fold. Moving into your space. You slowly start to come undone. Let's go ahead and extend that right leg out. Bring the left foot to the inside of that right thigh. If we're seeing your practice today, maybe crossing that left foot over the right thigh. Maybe bring that left foot to the right hip crease. And drawing the left arm up. And reaching forward. So for the foot, for the shin, wherever you can. It might be tighter on one side and more restricted, whether it's because of a knee or because of a hip. In my case right now, any further extension is restricted by the knee. So you can always back off slowly, just readjust, or just back off and hold completely. And we're going to shift back, taking that left big toe with our left peace fingers, bringing the right foot in, maybe extending that left leg out. So balancing here, using that right hand and lengthening our spine, maybe guiding out the left foot. And when you're ready, we'll try to bring that right leg parallel to the top of our mat and stack the left foot on top so that your foot lines up with the knee and your left knee lines up with the bottom foot. Once again, option to place one leg in front of the other. Focus on sitting tall, softening our shoulders, and when you're ready, you can hinge, bow, walk the hands forward. And if you have space, maybe you can transition to your forearms or try to bring the chest closer to the mat. Just slowly start to come undone. Send the block off to the side, and let's revisit cobbler's pose. Bring the soles of the feet together again, allowing the knees to fall open. This time, bring your feet closer, as close as you can. We'll cup our hands towards the toes. Pull the shoulders back, sit up as tall as you can. Just push the knees down. Actively pulling on the feet to lengthen our spine, letting the knees push down towards the mat. And then just activating through the shoulders and the wrists. Maybe start to round the shoulders inward towards each other. And dial the elbows in towards each other. Like you're turning a giant jaw. Expanding the chest. And widening the shoulders. Flowing with your breath. Inhale as we open up. Exhaling as we round. Just priming through the shoulders. Just slowly come undone. Begin to transition all the way down to your back. Pull the knees into the chest. Allowing your thighs, your inner thighs to come together. Pressing your knees together. Begin to circle the knees slowly, going in one direction and making small circles. Keep the belly engaged, but not sucking the belly button into the spine. Slowly moving slowly, we're going to make those circles expand. Maybe deepening that motion, or intensifying that motion as you circle the knees. Pausing, keep the belly engaged, start to circle the other way, starting off small. Slowly begin to expand those circles. Spine stillness again. Take the hands around the right knee, let the left foot come down. So you pull that right knee in, flex the foot, and press that right leg up, pushing through the heel. Option to intensify the stretch by straightening the left leg all the way out. Curl the right toes in and try to straighten the knee. Or draw the thigh towards us. And soften back. Slide the hands even higher. Draw the belly in. And slowly move the forehead towards the knee. And lowering back down, bend that right knee again, and bend the left foot back in. This time your right foot crosses over that left thigh, press the palms down, tuck the tail, or press the low back down, and anchor your left foot. Pressing up as you breathe in, let that right hip open, and lower. Twice more, press up even more as you inhale, pressing the right knee open, and lowering. Once more, breathing in and breathing out. And release the right foot. Keep flexing the foot to push up towards the ceiling. We'll do that 3 more times. Anchor the left foot, tuck the tail. Inhale, pressing the heel up. Exhale, lowering. A little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. We'll cross the right thigh over the left. Engage, draw the belly in. Bring the knees in and tee the arms out. Allow your knees to fall to the left. Ground your shoulders and look to the right. Engage the belly as you slowly begin to come undone. Release back to the center and ground the right foot and hover the left foot, flexing the foot. Press the palms down, ground through the right foot, and try to flatten your back. As you inhale, drive the hips up, pushing the left heel to the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. And again, inhale and exhale. And we'll cross that left foot over the right thigh. Try to guide the left hip open. As you're pressing down, open the knee. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Once more, flatten the low back and drive your hips up, opening that left knee, and then slowly lower. And then extend that left leg towards the ceiling, flex the foot. Option to extend the right leg out and draw the left leg in. If you want a little bit more, you'll slide the hands up higher, draw the belly in, bring the forehead towards the knee. As you lay back, soften the knee, slide the right foot back in, and stack your left thigh over the right, engaging the belly and pulling the knees towards your chest. Extend the arms out in a T. Let your knees fall to the right, and grounding your shoulders, look to the left. Engaging the belly as you exhale, and slowly inhaling back to the center. We'll float the knees in, wrap the hands to the backs of the knees, and just shift back and forth from a seated position to your low back, massaging the back as you roll up and down, and eventually coming all the way up into a seated position. Let's cross the feet at the ankles. Once again, focusing on sitting tall and lengthening that spine. Eventually, cupping the hands on our knees. Bring your shoulder blades together. Let the heart lift. Take a deep breath in. And then slowly round back as you breathe out. Again, inhale, lifting. Exhale, round. Once more, breathing in. Breathing out. We'll come back to neutral, sit nice and tall, bring the hands alongside the body, and then float both hands overhead as we breathe in. Draw your palms together, exhale the hands down to heart center as you breathe out. Then press forward and reach up as you breathe in, bringing your shoulders down, exhale, releasing the hands down. And cup the hands back on the knees, and just start to circle anti-clockwise, letting the chest lead as you press forward and breathe in, bending the elbows, drawing your shoulder blades together. As you shift back, try to shift your tailbone, try to widen your shoulders and tuck the chin. We're going to pause and then change direction. Still taking deep breaths in as we glide forward, and long breaths as we push back. Upright the body. And just begin to make a transition out of our seated position and into tabletop. We'll place the hands under the shoulders. Extend the right leg behind us and gaze down. Let the left arm reach. So spreading the fingers and the toes. Melt your shoulders back and curl the right toes in. And begin to pulse up and down. Drawing in the belly and lengthening the arm and leg. And pulsing here. Claw through your right fingertips. Bring that weight out of the wrists. We're here for 3 and 2
On 1, we're going to pause, put a bend in that right knee, options to reach towards or for that right foot, pressing through the right shoulder into the right hand, peeling our shoulders back, maybe letting that right foot kick against your left hand. Inhale, extending. Exhale, come undone. Transitioning back to your hands and knees. Just flip that right palm face up, spread the fingers and push through the shoulder down into the back of the hand. As you roll back, make a fist. As you shift forward, press the knuckles down. And then come undone. We'll flow the left leg behind us, curl the toes, and then point the toes down to square our hips. Peel your shoulders back and anchor through the left hand. Right arm reaches. Spreading our fingers and our toes, gazing down, lengthening the neck and pulling in the belly. We're going to stop to pulse the leg up and down, arm and leg up and down for 3. Breathing 2. And 1, we're going to pause, bend that left knee, reach back for that left foot. Press the chest forward, bring the shoulder blades together. Anchor through the left hand by starting the press or the pressure from your left shoulder. Kicking into that right hand. As you gaze down, release, lengthen, and come undone. We'll flip the left palm so it faces up. Push through that left shoulder into the back of my hand. As you roll back, make a fist. Press down into your knuckles. And then come undone. We'll keep the knees parallel, engage the belly, and push all the way back. Bow the head and let your arms extend back towards the feet. Let your forehead come to rest on your mat. Soften your shoulders and your armpits over the knees. Just join the hands alongside the knees and just slowly press back up. Shift forward, tuck the toes, and slowly roll all the way up so that we're standing on our knees. We'll make our fists and press the knuckles into the lower back and just massage the lower back by pushing the knuckles in. Kneading the lower back with our knuckles. As you pause, bring your shoulder blades towards each other, suck your belly button into your spine, and drive your hips forward. Gazing up, pushing our shoulders down, bringing the elbows inward. And bowing the head and softening the knees, sinking back to the heels. We'll extend the hands forward, and glide forward as you breathe in, making sure the toes are tucked. Pressing to down dog as we breathe out. Center the left foot, draw the right leg up and bend the knee to open the hip. Lengthen the arms and roll the foot. Roll the other way. Inhale, straighten your right leg. On the exhale, we're going to shift forward to a plank position and place the right knee behind the right wrist. Lower the back knee. Inch that left knee back if you want to add intensity before untucking the toes. Shift the right foot over. And we're going to try to square both of our hip points to face forward. Plant the hands under the shoulders and let the heart lift before gradually transitioning down. And you can always place a block under the head, under the arms, maybe under the chest for support. Coming into your version of pigeon. Maybe folding your arms underneath you to make a pillow. Maybe you're making prayer hands. And you can always modify by backing off by a degree so you can find yourself in prayer hands. If that still feels too intense, maybe find yourself with your hands under the shoulders, still engaging and opening the hips there. Just keep the shoulders soft. Allow the chest to expand. Deep breaths going in. Again, creating that space, bringing the awareness back to your intention, filling that space with our intention and our exhales. As we settle into our pose. And slowly start to come up. We'll walk our hands back underneath our shoulders and slide the block to the side, tuck the back toes, and raise the back knee. Pressing back into our down dog. Start to pedal the feet out. Then pause, sink the chest back, raise the heels as you breathe in, and lower as you breathe out. Once more, inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Place the right foot at the center. Inhale the left leg to the ceiling. Bend the knee, flex the foot, draw the hip open. Starting to roll the ankle. Rolling in the opposite direction. Squaring the shoulders and the hips. We're going to extend the left leg long as we breathe in. And as we shift to plank, the left knee travels to the back of the left wrist. Setting it down. Dropping the back knee. And you can just adjust yourselves here. See if you can shift that left foot to the right a bit more. Keep your hips squared. If we're using blocks, we'll place them where you want them, under the chest, under the head. Just work on softening the shoulders and lengthening your spine. And gradually finding your way down to your limit, your version of this pigeon. Slowly begin to come undone. Travel your hands back under the shoulders, setting our blocks or our other props off to the side, and bringing the weight all the way into that left side. We'll swing the right leg around, bring the soles of the feet together once again for our cobbler's pose. Sit up tall, soften the shoulders, and then start to hinge forward, bringing the hands towards the feet and bowing the crown of the head down towards the soles of our feet. And gently pushing our shoulders back and driving the chest down some more. And then bowing the head and rolling up. Maybe placing the thumbs to the soles of our feet. Maybe opening the soles of the feet away from each other like you're reading a book. Expand the chest. Or you can draw the elbows to the knees and just press down to open the hips. Keep the spine long. And then slowly begin to come undone. We'll transition all the way down to our backs. And pull the right knee in. Use your left hand. We're going to extend the right hand to the side and use the left hand to draw that right knee across the body, grounding both shoulders as we look over to the right side. come back through the center, extend the right leg out, and hug the left knee in. So take that left knee in your right hand, extend the left hand to the side, and draw the left knee across the body, grounding our shoulders and gazing to the left. You slowly come undone as you come back to the center. Cup your left hand on top of that left knee, right hand on the right, and bring the sides of the feet together. Engage the belly, starting to draw those heart-shaped circles, using our hands to circle our knees in towards the chest and draw the thighs together, and then away from the chest, pressing the knees apart, flowing with your breath. Then going in the opposite direction. Just slowly coming back to stillness. We're going to release the feet down, press the palms down, tuck the tail under. Inhale your hips as high as you can, expanding the chest towards the chin, engaging the belly and the glutes, and then pausing at the top. I'm going to continue to hold this pose as we breathe in and out through the nostrils. Maybe interlace the fingers and bring our shoulder blades and elbows close, driving the hips up, drawing the belly in, engaging the glutes, expanding your chest even closer to your chin. When you're ready, you'll start to come undone. Flatten the low back as you lower down and start to widen your feet. Either tee the arms or extend overhead. We're just pausing to make sure our shoulders are relaxed and softened, and the neck stays somewhat long. And then we're ready to windshield wiper the knees, gently swaying from side to side. Eventually allowing yourselves to fall to one side and transition into a fetal position. And then keeping your eyes closed, begin to slowly walk yourselves up into a comfortable seat. Coming up into a seated position, bringing your hands to heart center. Soften the shoulders down into your back body and bow the head as we hinge forward. Extending your exhale, pausing at the bottom, and staying empty as we soften the body but engage the stomach. And then just taking one final deep breath in through the nose. Expand the chest and breathe into the back body. Soften your shoulders down. Hold the breath. And sigh out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.